Recently, I was asked why I practice and teach meditation. And well, the easy answer is I'd like to create more peace in my life and be more centered and in alignment. I'd like to be less reactive in stressful situations, which are all things that meditation can help with. However, the truth is, I came to the practice of yoga and meditation for healing. I had a very troubled childhood and teen years, and I was in desperate need of help and healing for the traumas that I had gone through. I had done traditional therapy, and while I don't discount the importance of that, when I came to the path of yoga and meditation, I began to heal in a way that I had never experienced before. And what I discovered was that when you sit in meditation with your pain, there is no escape. There's no escaping it. You are completely present to whatever emotion is just under the surface from your daily waking life. And so when I began to realize how much pain was within me when I sat down, I realized that I needed to further become a witness to my own emotional state so that it would stop ruling me. And as I began to meditate, I discovered that on a very subtle level, I began to heal these emotions and the pain that I had experienced. Now, I had to dive in deep, and the deepest I ever went was when I lived at the ashram in India, Swami Rama Sadhaka Grama. The practice of silence is huge there, so I spent 11 days in silence my first time there. And I continued to deepen in silence. I had planned to do 3 days, and I did 11. As I dived in, I began to hear more and more what my truth was within, and it was revealed and illuminated to me how I had not been living my truth, and I was not surrounded by people that supported my truth. So I hid it. And so when I began this practice, this journey really on a much deeper level, I began to discover that I can have those things. I can have enhanced peace because I was healing my pain. And with that, my practice became just a part of life. And I know when I'm not in it, I'm off balance in all areas. So it's very important to me to maintain that, even if I can only find time for 10 minutes a day. So it's most important to really start your day with meditation and just get up early and commit to the morning practice, so your day doesn't get away from you. And again, so you can bring that mindfulness in throughout your day. So that is why I practice it. And the reason why I teach it is because I was given such a gift when my teachers began to show me how to truly sit in meditation, using the Himalayan steps, the sequential series of 7 steps, to create a systemic approach to dropping in. When I began to practice that is when I really began to achieve these deeper states of meditation. And one benefit that I didn't realize would begin to happen is the energetic experience of vibration, or whatever you want to call it, that I began to experience mostly in my third eye and the crown of my head. And I began to tangibly feel energy shifting and clearing and healing and activating and informing and all of these other things that I had tried all other methods before this. And here, all I had to do was sit down and be still and let go, release, and receive. And so I highly recommend it, and I love giving back what I was given. And I love teaching the steps of the Himalayan tradition meditation because it's very simple. And if you've been meditating for 20 years or you just started, there is benefit in these steps for you. And when you do them in the sequence from start to finish, you can over time do them very quickly, even within 5 minutes, to get to deeper states of meditation that it used to take me an hour to achieve if I was lucky. So I highly recommend learning the sequence, and also for myself, I continue the practice every day because it is a practice. The goal is mastery, and yet it is a practice because we're always learning and we're always growing and we're always trying. And I, for one, have committed my life to this path and this quest of self-discovery and the journey of finding my purpose in not just finding it, but fulfilling it in this lifetime. And I highly encourage for others to do the same. And the practice of meditation can really help you bring yourself home to you. And when you go within, you find you, and then you can align with your personal purpose. So before this practice, I was on my way to law school, and instead I returned from India and went to a healing arts and massage school and eventually a shamanic healing program. And then I bring forth all of this that I've learned and these gifts that I've been giving into a practice for myself and my clients, plus expanded into what is now 808 Wellness, so that we can continue to serve a larger population than I can do on my own. So I feel very grateful, and I do attribute all of what I have done in my path to practicing meditation. And I will continue to do that, and I hope that if you have questions, you will contact me. And if you even like to join in my class sometime, it would be great to see you. Thanks so much for joining today. Aloha.